Pew Research just published a study which illustrates how the public sees AI versus how AI experts like myself view AI. And I was one of those experts that did participate in the study. It's very clear that if you're in the public, you probably think AI experts are delusional and over-promotional and selling a lot of hype. This is occurring 2.5 years after ChatGPT launched. The reality is that these products are often overhyped on what they can achieve, particularly generative AI, versus what they deliver. If I'm in the AI industry and I am responsible for promoting AI, there's a big gap here, and that's because there's too much hype and not enough pragmatic, real brass tacks work to resolve problems that people have at work, and two, not enough work done to create solutions that achieve results without triggering fear. I think a lot of the general public has tried these apps and have found them wanting. The negative emotions and fears and concerns about job replacement and perhaps even malicious use of AI is very, very real. Another interesting component of that was how regulation is going to come into play. Both experts and the public feel that the government and the companies that are building AI are not going to go far enough in protecting them against biases and malicious use of AI to negatively impact society. I mean, we definitely are going to have a deregulated environment under this administration where pretty much anything can happen, which is scary. And on top of it, we've seen already that OpenAI and other companies, not all of them, but the larger players such as Google, OpenAI, Meta, are probably not going to act in the most ethical fashion possible. What they will do is put their development first. And so a lot of these concerns are probably very real. So one thing that came out in the study was that experts feel that it's less likely that AI is going to take jobs. I was just down in Austin and I saw Waymo and the cabs that they have driving throughout downtown. And I literally talked to one Uber driver who said he was considering getting out of the business because he was losing so much money to Waymo. Truck drivers might be another example of that happening. We see a lot of possibilities of cashiers, other jobs like that being automated. And there's also a great deal of fear within the marketing space that AI could replace them. And I do think that some job loss is coming, particularly with folks like sales development reps. I think there's going to be less writing positions, less content marketing positions. So AI does represent some job risk, and we're not doing the right work to train people and upskilling them and bringing them to the level of capability where they can succeed. Another major trend that I saw in the study that was interesting was men feel much more bullish about AI and how it's going to positively impact society than women. And it was like a good 25-point gap or so. You can probably make a generalization that women are probably more emotionally intelligent than men. And I don't think it's any coincidence that one of the biggest concerns that you're seeing coming out of this study is the removal of humanity, how we interact with each other and how we treat each other as a result of AI. And those fears are very, very real, as we've seen. So if you're creating AI marketing or you're talking about AI, really think about your audience here as opposed to what the technology can do. Because a technology is great, but it doesn't mean anything if no one uses it.